Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is preparing to meet with US President Donald Trump this week. The visit comes as Israel will send a ceasefire negotiating team to Qatar the day before.
Days after striking Iran's nuclear sites, President Trump sees an opening in the Middle East.
Iran does want to speak, and I think they'd like to speak to me, and it's time that they do.
Now it appears the Saudis want to talk to the president, too. Multiple sources tell Brett Baer, Saudi Arabia's defense minister, and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's younger brother, Khalid bin Salman, secretly met with President Trump, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff at the White House on Thursday. They talked about de-escalation with Iran, ending the war in Gaza, and negotiating the release of the remaining hostages. The goal of the visit was to create what's been described as a peace footing in the region.
Today we reaffirm this important bond, and we take the next steps to make our relationship closer, stronger, and more powerful than ever before.
President Trump often touts his relationship with Saudi Arabia, which he sees as a key broker in the Middle East. He wants the country to join the Abraham Accords. The conversation on Thursday did not exclusively focus on the possibility of normalizing ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel, but sources say the talks dealt with the steps needed to get to that point, a moment that would mark a major geopolitical shift.
His approach of diplomacy has worked in a number of areas when it comes to not just ceasefires, but peace agreements, et cetera, like with the DRC and the Congo. I mean, there's an important dynamic there, but also when it comes to the emergence of a new Middle East after our action regarding Iran.
Regarding the ceasefire proposal in Gaza, Hamas says it is prepared to enter a round of negotiations to figure out how to implement the framework.